Hopefully this gets better. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're back to Sonic Generations. I'm sorry for the mess up and everything. I guess we're back right now. And hopefully this looks good. I'm gonna check right now to see if this looks okay, and I'll get back to you guys. So just let me check. This is extremely unprofessional and I'm sorry, but it is what it is and I'm trying my best. Okay, this is actually working properly. Okay, cool. It's fixed now, and I'm gonna start again with Seaside Hill. And hopefully this works properly this time. So I did set the resolution to 30 frames per second, which I thought would like help everything out. So let me just set this up again, and yeah, very professional. I'm sorry if you expected something better, I guess. Let me just set this back to 60 frames and we're good now. Just rebooting the game and we should be good for now. So yeah, I was talking about Seaside Hill. One of the first Sonic games that I played was Sonic Heroes on the PS2. As a matter of fact, I still have the CD lying around in my room. And I really don't know why I have to know that, but moving on. Seaside Hill was the first stage, of course, in Sonic Heroes, and I was stuck on the stage for pretty much a very, very long time. Because when I was really young, I was kinda dumb and I didn't know how to get past Ocean Palace. But by the time I beat that level and got to some of the later levels, I found out about Sonic Dash. Believe it or not, I played Sonic Heroes in around 2010, 2009, something like that. And I found out about Sonic Dash, like, recently. Like, a short while after that. I'm sorry for my terrible commentary. But I found out about Sonic Dash just a short while after playing Sonic Heroes, and the return to Seaside Hill was awesome. And then we got Seaside Hill returning for basically every single Sonic game. And over here you can basically see why I keep calling myself terrible at these games. So how about I restart and save you guys the pain of watching me fall into spikes repeatedly. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I really do enjoy Seaside Hill specifically, but in this game specifically, I enjoy Seaside Hill for one main reason, which is how open the stage is. I can pick to boost past the enemies and go for the slower platforming route with the wall jumping and everything, or I can just homing attack the enemies in the beginning like I didn't do, which would have been a better example for you guys and a better example for me to like talk about. But okay, we get to this other branching path that's in general faster than the other paths, and we get to how the level is a bit more open. I'm going for the top path, but as you can see there's a bottom path over there, and I like this path more because it tests your reflexes and everything. But you get to the enemies, you can either drift on the water and boost and everything, or you can go for this route, which is the route that I generally go for because it's easier for me at the very least. It does have some platforming, which I have an issue with in Generations due to how stiff Sonic handles, but the rest of it is pretty cool. Hopefully I can get a new record or something. I seriously doubt it, but it would be nice. So we get to this portion where you can take 3 paths as well. I chose the lower path, which is this one, which I really have issues with, and I'm afraid I'm gonna mess up on camera, so I'm gonna take this easy. But the other paths are a go-kart or racing path, which is really, really cool. And the other one is jumping on the backs of turtles, just like how you did in Sonic Heroes, if I remember correctly. This is also another path because I can also go on the platforms, or I can also, I use also a lot, or I can go and boost on the water, as I mentioned before. And as you can see, I can quite literally run on the water. My issue is that I'm not that good at this game, as detailed as I am with analyzing the levels and everything, although I wouldn't really call it analysis and everything. As detailed as I am looking into the levels, I'm really not that good at the game, which you can clearly see over here with how many mess ups that I'm dealing with. But maybe it's just the camera curse where I really can't play well on camera, I don't know. Regardless, I'm not too good, so hopefully you're enjoying me failing at this game. Yeah, I don't know, I guess this would be kind of entertaining, I don't know. Moving on, we get to the later part of the stage, which is very reminiscent of the Heroes version, and I just failed again. Just another reason for you guys to continue watching this quality content. Also, my mic quality is probably terrible, so I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think I can do this unless I change the camera angle, so yeah, I'm gonna have to move back. I'm sorry, guys, if there even is anyone watching this. So yeah, keep moving, get past the checkpoint. It's an entire minute behind my record time, which is really bad actually, but okay, I'm just getting warmed up. It's been a while since I played this game, and yeah, that's the end of the stage. So I don't know, I'll check the chat if anyone even is here, and let's see which levels you guys want me to play next. I'm gonna retry Seaside Hill because why not? It's beaten me before and I don't want to leave it that way, so I'm just gonna keep going with Seaside Hill. Yeah, so this is the other path that I was talking about, where you wait for the platforms to raise, homing attack on the enemies, and you skip a large chunk of the platforming that I had an issue with. Homing attack on this, homing attack here, jump on this, jump here, stomp, jump here, and then another stomp. I'm just pretty much narrating my gameplay flow, but I guess that's okay if I make it through this faster. The one thing that I really enjoy about Generations over Forces is just the handling of the character. Although he is a bit stiff, he isn't like as hard to handle as in Forces. I'm actually gonna hop off of this path so I can boost on the water and show you this pathway, which completely failed, so I'm just gonna wait for myself to respawn. I really don't need an S rank at this point, especially how I've done the stage before. So I'm just gonna show you guys how this goes. So you boost off of here, get to the rings and everything, and then you boost here through the enemies on this one, and you keep going on the pathway, which is something that I really like. And then over here, if you don't completely miss it and ruin your chances of platforming or whatever, you can get to this cannon, and from the cannon you shoot yourself to some rails, which is the other pathway that I liked. So over here, stomp, switch to another rail, and if you jump over here, you can get to this cannon, which takes you to the lower pathway. I'm gonna try my best to slow down so I can get the race card pathway to show you guys. Hopefully it switches back to the crap baskets. Yeah, it didn't switch back to that one, and it's refusing to change my camera angle. Okay, yep, this is the kart racing pathway that I really wanted to show you guys. It's pretty similar to the kart racing that was in Sonic Heroes, but the exception being that in Sonic Heroes it was teamwork instead of just Sonic alone and everything. Regardless, this is pretty fun, and my commentary is kind of bland, but okay. I don't think that this cuts down on time, and it's mostly a path for you to just get a red ring, which is one of the other things that I really like about this game, but okay. This is the highlight of the path, which is how you get to run on a wall and react as fast as you can, which I pretty much wasn't able to do, but that's fine, I guess. keep going, and hopefully I get to nail this, and yep, done. I think I'm gonna skip this through here and take the top pathway. So yeah, pathways is in general the thing that I prefer in Generations over Forces, because where Forces was extremely linear, Generations is more open with the level design, and the levels in general last longer because they're more open. If I go over here, I get an Orca to pretty much boot me up, and I get to the goal ring. So yeah, those are two slightly different runs of the same stage, and it's why I love this stage so much, mainly because it's so open. I think I'm gonna do the live stream again in a second, because clearly I have no one watching, so I'll reboot this whenever I can. So yeah, thanks for watching, I guess. I'll get this back up in a second.